Hi everybody, so I've just put this video together for you to really help you get through the process of ordering your wedding album. I know it's quite a daunting process to sit down and put the time into making your album perfect, but it's well worth it and it's very, very easy. So to get to your album design, you're going to need to go to your online gallery, and you can do that by putting your names in here. So for example, it's lindsay-craig.kerrymitchell.co.uk. It's always bride then groom, or if it's same-sex couples, it would be in alphabetical order. And then it will take you to this page here. Once you're on this page, all you have to do is go and click on album design, and it will take you to this screen here. You can also get access to your album design via the email that I sent to you when your wedding photos were ready, and that's where you'll find your password. Now the password will generally always be the first word of your wedding venue followed by the date of your wedding. So for example, if you got married at Gaynes Park on the 1st of January, your password would be Gaynes0101. If you're struggling to get in and you can't remember your password, then do just get in touch and let me know. I'd be more than happy to send it over to you, and that's not a problem at all. So when you're logged in and you've got your password, and you'll be presented with this screen here, and this is where you can start to view your album. So these little buttons down here are your main navigation. This button will take you to the next page, and you can flick all the way through right to the end. So I'll just quickly do that as an example. I'm going to flick all the way through. Here we go. It seems like a really long album when I'm doing it quickly to give you an example. Nearly there. And that's the end. And then this little button here, you can flick back pages. So if you want it, you're on this one, but you want to go forward, you can. Then you think, oh, I want to go back. It's very easy to do. These buttons take you right to the back, right to the start of the album, and then right to the back of the album. And then the button in the middle makes it a slideshow. So by doing that, you can just click the button, and it will go through page by page. So you can just sit back and relax and watch it float by. And you can also pause that when you've had enough. Just want to apologise for tag whining in the background there. Anyway, you can also view your pages via thumbnails, so they can come up like this, and if you know the exact page you want to go click on, you can just quickly find it and it will take you straight there. The speech bubble always brings you back to this main screen, and this little button here with the arrows can make this full screen, so the little comment box will disappear. Now, chances are you've got your album design, you've had a look through, and you've decided that you want to swap images out for different ones, and that's absolutely fine. I have not had one couple ever go for the design as it is when they've received it, which is totally normal. So what you're going to need to do is to let me know which images you want to swap with, and the easiest way for you to do that is to utilise this comment section here on the right hand side. You'll notice when you scroll over the page, this little arrow comes up. If you click on it, this is where you can leave your comments. So you could say, please swap for image 225, and then just press enter, or rather you have to click on add, and that will just add your comments over here. And you can keep doing this by going through the album. If you have your USB with all your images to reference, you can easily just put in the file numbers that you need to change to. So you can just quickly type in a little message to me again, change to 65, and then click on add. You can do multiple changes per page as well, so you might want to change this one as well, change to 55, add. It's very simple, and you could even be like, swap this with photo in bottom right, to let me know that you want to change this photo for this photo. Anything you want to kind of make any comments about, just use this page for. You can go all the way through like this, making your changes. Once you're ready and you've kind of gone through, left all the comments that you need for me to redesign your album, all you have to do is click on post to all comments, and that will email over all the comments you've just made so I can come in and make the changes. What I will then do is upload the new design with all the changes for you, and then you can come back and do the same. So you can check it again, and if there's any changes you want to make to the redesigned album, you can do that as well. When you're finally happy with your album design, all you have to do is come down here and click on I love it, approve my album, and then I'll get an email saying that you're ready to go to print. So it's really simple to do it like that. And before I leave you, I'm just going to give you a few more tips. So for example, if you wanted to change this image, I would always recommend that you swap vertical images for vertical images and horizontal images for horizontal images. Otherwise it makes the design a little bit more tricky and it can affect the actual layout of the page, which is fine. We can always work with that if you can't find the proper image to go for, but it's always a good rule of thumb to swap your verticals with verticals and horizontals for horizontals. You'll also notice when you go on your thumbnails page that I always generally design albums with 40 pages. Albums are available with 30 pages or 40 pages. So if you decide you want to go for a 30-page album, then you'll just need to let me know which pages you want to remove from your album. It's easier for me to remove pages than it is to add pages, which is why I make the bigger album, but you're more than welcome to order a smaller size album if you wanted to. In terms of the design process, it's really easy. So you can go through, let me know your changes, and then I will upload it and it will come back to you. And then all we need to do after that is to start thinking about getting your cover choices made, which is a much quicker process. And I'll send you through a little booklet for you to select the cover pages and text and things like that. I think that's everything I need to let you know. If you have any questions and you're struggling with this, then please do just get in touch. Albums can take about 6 weeks to be designed, but they are always guaranteed for Christmas if they're ordered within the Christmas deadline cut-off dates. So do make sure you get yours ordered in plenty of time for that.